MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the World Series between the American League's Houston Astros and the San Francisco Giants. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 San Francisco Giants.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. What do they need to focus on in order to win a championship here on the road, Harold?
Well, the key here, Matt, is clearly execute. They got to catch the ball, and if you get an opportunity to hit and run, you got to do that on the offensive side. This is the type of team that has to generate and make their own things happen in order to force mistakes on the other team.
Matt Moore will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. Harold, what do you got?
Well, his last outing, he did his job. I mean, he didn't give up a run. He did a nice job, gave his team an opportunity, and he picked up the win. So he is throwing the ball as good as he can right now. All right, time for majestic defensive alignment for the Giants. And I'm looking at John Jay. You know, John Jay doesn't run real well, but you would not know it. He gets such great jumps on balls that he's places he should not be. You think the ball's going to land, and then you see John Jay sitting there waiting for it.
Settling in now, Gary Cox. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Left fielder, Gary Cox.
And our first pitch taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from San Francisco. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A little bouncer. Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Well, as the leadoff guy who starts the game, you want to do anything you can to get things started early. Right there, he starts with an infield single. Now there's a lot of ways they can go about getting him home.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. First offering on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
We are now watching him put on a clinic. This is exactly the way he loves to hit. Very patient, and now he's got a 2-0 count looking for his pitch.
And that one right down Main Street.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And this will be handled by Pence for the first out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting third, right fielder, Michael Lee.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Now, Fillmore's an interesting case. I call him one of those guys that calls the corners. A little wider, but up and down, he's not giving you much. So if you just put a little square up there, that's him.
Moore delivering here on 1-0. Pitch is high. The throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Some managers treat the postseason as a time to be aggressive, and that's exactly the case here. They had the speed burner on the move, and it worked out nicely for him. Just got to drive him in now.
Here it comes, 2-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing two fastballs now in a row.
Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now a fastball. Look out as he has to duck out of harm's way there.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Full count. Here it comes. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Another payoff pitch. And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Coming to the plate now, number 3. First trip to the plate for him in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You could see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Encarnacion has room in foul territory. Into the stands. He got it.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a ball, 1-0. Ready with the 1-0. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with two guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
2 down, runners at first and second. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
He appears to be having some issues with pitch command to start the game. He's dealing with 2 guys on, and that last pitch looked like a big mistake in that location, right down the middle, but he got away with it.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Cox rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second. Lee is on his way home, and he will score as well. As they're on the board here in the first, it's now 2-0.
We didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked, drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
Into the box, David Lee, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Another first inning RBI opportunity for him here. Grounded to short. Hardy's there. On to Encarnacion at first, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Astros lead this one 2-0. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's got over 15 runs batted in his last 10 games. Like, that's some kind of a stretch. These opposing pitchers have to figure out a way to keep the guys off base in front of him, or he's going to make it really tough for them.
Johan Esposito is the man on the mound for the 4th game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
Leading off for the Giants, third baseman, Josh Harrison.
And that misses ball 1. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one, but that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And that misses for ball 4. So an early base runner in the bottom half as they're trying to get one or both of those runs right back.
As if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment, he walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The fastball here as you'll take a look at ball 1-0.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
1-0 count. Here it is. And a fastball just a bit up.
Seems like he's really having a tough time finding that rhythm right here in the first inning. He walked a guy. Now he's falling behind this hitter. He better figure it out quick.
Two 2-0 pitch on the way. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
From the belt, the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Squared that one up just a little late. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And another foul ball. Once again a 3-2. Swing and a little tapper. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting third, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. 1 out and a runner on second base. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Yeah, and he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Edwin Encarnacion now. First opportunity for him here with the leadoff man still standing at second. 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, and a big swing by Encarnacion as this is sent out to deep left field. That one is out of here. This game is tied. So a 2-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His 4th long ball of this series. And the Giants have come back to knock this one up at 2 apiece.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Batting fifth, catcher, Buster Posey.
hit hard on the ground to first. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down.
Well, he knew he was going to get a changeup right there. You could tell he's sitting on that the whole way. You don't hit a first pitch changeup without looking for it.
John Shea.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now it's 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. A runner on first with 2 away. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0. He wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0. He made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
He waits. Now the pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Bye-bye, baby. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We'll head to the top of the second, and we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece.
Leading off for Houston, the first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. One strike to Pujols. And the changeup is way low that time. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2.
Yeah, he just isn't that sharp on the mound right now. Had a rough start in the first inning, and now he's falling behind out of the gate here in the second. Some adjustments need to be made, and fast.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count gets him excited.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. The 3-2 one more time. And that misses for ball 4. So it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. first chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2-2 is our score. Leadoff man aboard at first here with nobody out. A swinging bunt to the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Batting ninth, pitcher, Johan
Now at the plate,
Esposito.
Johan Esposito. First pitch on its way. A changeup over the inside corner.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Runner at second here with one man out. And he just ramps up and gears the fastball by him. 0-2.
What a great pitch. When you have the velocity to throw a ball by somebody up there in the zone, I don't know why guys don't use it more.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Again, a 1-2. Now a slurve's going to bounce up to the plate as he lays off it for a ball.
I don't know if that was discipline or whether he's just not swinging the bat at all, but hey, at least he's making the pitcher throw a few more pitches.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Now I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Ready for another chance? Gary Cox. Here comes the first pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. The 1-0 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short, and that's through into left, a base hit. Now a long throw home. Tagged by Posey will be too late. Safe at home plate.
Well, there's another hit by him here in the postseason. You talk about impact players. This is how you impact the series, the way he's been swinging the bat.
Mike Trout.
Now a snap move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Stepping in now, Mike Trout. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second. Certainly a very close play at second on that bag. So let's analyze it with show track. We all know he's got plus speed on his side, and you really see it represented in the top speed. That really made the difference on that one. The 1-0 delivery. And that pitch catches the inside corner.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2.
I like the pitch right there. Got him to chase a fastball out of the zone. I'd come back with it again.
Changeup, and that fades down and away, 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom of the second. The Astros lead it 3-2. So here's Aaron Hill. He'll lead
Leading
things
off
off here in this 1-run contest.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And this is swung on and missed, and Hill is gone on strikes for the first out of the inning.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
In now, Matt Moore. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. One out, nobody on. He pulls this one into right. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Well, this is the advantage of playing in the National League Park. You bring the National League pitcher to the plate, and he gets a base hit. Playing the game he's been playing all year.
Josh Harrison stands in as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. One 0 count. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball.
Well, they walked in the first AB, and clearly he's already got 2 balls now. They're not challenging him, but as a hitter, it's very difficult to stay patient. But you have to. This is where you got to be patient and get your pitch.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Hit down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit.
Got the ground ball he's looking for right there. Hard grounder, but it just wasn't at somebody. If it's at somebody, it's a double play ball. Now he's got to get back to work and maybe get another one.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. One and one, here it comes. Tough one to lay off, called a strike. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. First and second now, 1 man out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The left fielder, number 25, Barry Bonds.
Digging in to try it again. Barry Bonds. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. 2 down, runners at first and second. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Now that's a big swing. That's what the big fella's supposed to do. Look to go downtown. Let it all fly. He let the dog out right there. I want to see if he calms it down or does it again on this pitch.
Trying to keep the 1-run lead. Here it is. A little roller toward the hole. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. They trail 3-2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Lee. He'll start things out with Matt Moore as we get the inning underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the pitch. A good tailing fastball for a strike. 1-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slurve that time. It's 1-2. Now Moore with a 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to third. Gloved by Harrison. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting, number 3.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Third inning. Already a 3-2 ball game. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Bases are empty. One man out. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate.
This is a big out for his confidence. Look, he struggled early. He's got 2 outs right now. He needs this next out, and then he's got a quick 1-2-3 inning. It just makes you feel so much better and more confident as you move through the rest of the game.
The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 3-2. Edwin Encarnacion now. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
First baseman, Edwin Encarnacion.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Another one sent foul. Now another 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Boy, you talk about fighting. He's fouling balls off, fouling them off in a 1-2 count. He finally took a ball right there. I wonder if he feels more confident or he wants to keep swinging.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 2-2 offering. And a hard sinker there. Chopped foul at home plate. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
Boy, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
Here's Buster Posey now. Lays off 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
The 2-0 on the way. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And a throw to Pujols is in time for the second out.
The center fielder, number 19, Sean Shea.
Striding in once again, John Jay. He drew a walk his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's in there safely. He's got a double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. Fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
This guy's got a good mid-90s fastball working in this game. If they think they can catch up to that ball up there, it's going to continue to be a rough game for them.
The 0-2 pitch to Hardy. 2-strike pitch is chopped foul at the plate, and will do it again. Another 0-2 home. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of Game 4 on MLB Network right after this. Now at the plate, David Lee. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
David Lee.
First offering on its way. Line to the right side. Hence is there, 1 away.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Now the pitch. Back up the middle. Hill is there. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now here's the pitch. Ball 1. We're in the fourth. 3-2 is our score. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but That one was pretty much middle, center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Here's the pitch on 2-2. Swinging a soft liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
The pitcher, number 7.
Stepping in, Johan Esposito comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see if he can put the ball in play.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. In front of the changeup there, as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that one stayed up a little high. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Astros leave 1. They're up 3-2. So here's Aaron Hill. 0 for 1
Leading
for him here in this one.
Fourth, second baseman, Aaron Hill.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, he finds himself in danger of walking the 8-hitter right here. That's just something you don't want to do. You walk the 8-hitter, the 9-hitter can bunt him over. Starts a big inning. He can hit and run. It could lead to a lot of problems.
And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Now here it comes. And Hill's going to reach. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Well, here he goes again. Here's that guy. Leadoff base hit. He's having a nice postseason. He is really locked in right now.
Into the box now, Matt Moore. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1.
Well, I like that right there. Pulling the bat back. You still got to bunt a strike. That's the one trap that bunters fall into. They think they got to bunt anything. It's not a squeeze bunt. You still have to bunt a strike.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Hey, sacrifice was in
baseman,
order
number
right
5.
there as he gets the
Josh
bunt down right there. And
Harrison.
sometimes it's easier to just tag him instead of making that throw to first base.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. It was a single for him in his last at bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Here comes another 0-2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Giants leave 1. They're down 3-2. Digging in and looking for more, Gary
Leading off for the Astros.
Cox. He'll start things
Left
out
fielder,
as we begin the 5th.
Gary Cox.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
Now some action out in the Giants bullpen as they'll have both a left-hander and a right-hander get loose. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
You're sitting 2-0 in that situation. You get the fastball, but it's not the location you want, so you lay off it. I love that. That's great discipline hitting.
Smoke toward third. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
3 for 3 on the night. He must be seeing the ball well under the lights. That single right there just kind of lets me think he's locked in pretty good.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Moore delivering here on 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the stretch. Too high. And it's 3-0.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
And you can tell by his body language that he's beyond frustrated by that call. He's got to be wondering what he's got to do, but the last thing he needs to do is to let it get under his skin. That will only make things worse.
Digging in once again, Michael Lee. He's 0 for 1 thus far. From the stretch. Inside with the fastball. It's 1-0. Three runs, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Now a swing on 3-1, but this is chopped foul right around home plate, and the count will go full to 3-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now here's the Giants manager making that slow walk to the mound. And he's going to go get the big left-hander. That'll be all for Matt Moore. So he'll depart after working just 4+ innings, as this will not go down as a quality start, that's for sure. Robbie Erlin is going to take over here in inning number 5, so it'll be a bullpen game from here on out.
Robbie Erlin.
Number 3 will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
This situation right here, 1-0 with the bases loaded, you got to stay patient. Just be specific and patient. Get your pitch, but make sure it's where you want it.
Bases loaded here, nobody out. That's inside. 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Well, they got him in the rocking chair right now. A little changeup, follow up with the fastball. He's a little late with that swing. I may go back with another changeup.
And this could be trouble now. It's 3-1. Joe Mauer is on deck. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Now batting, catcher Joe Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. He's set, and the pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Now I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline, so if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
Here comes the 1-0. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, shortstop David Lee.
Ready for another shot now. David Lee, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. And now a curveball in the dirt and knocked down by Posey. No movement on base. It's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a knee-high fastball. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pence on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Astros on top, 4-2. Into the box, Barry Bonds. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Barry Bonds.
First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Two and 0 now. The 2-0 on the way. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that won't find the zone either. So speed on base here to begin the inning. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Hey, 3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Ready once again, Edwin Encarnacion. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I like that pitch right there. Nice adjustment. After a 4-pitch walk, he comes right back and throws a strike. That tells me this guy can be aggressive when he needs to.
4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. Fouled back. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
So striding in, Buster Posey. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
He was sitting on that fastball. You can't tell me he wasn't. First pitch fastball and he turned on it like that. Nice job.
John Shea.
In now is John Jay.
As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Ready with the 0-2. Stays alive here as this is fouled off to the right. And 2, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Lee ranges back and he has it for out number 2.
The shortstop, number 2, Shea J. Hardy.
Into the box now, J.J. Hardy. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. And that misses for ball 1. 2 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Got himself a 2-0 fastball there, but he couldn't connect. 2-1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. The 2-2 one more time. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
2 out, 2 strikes, down to the last strike of the inning, and he's able to hang in there and drive the ball for a base hit. Good job of battling right there.
Hill.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Standing in now, Aaron Hill, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. And he misses there. 1-2.
Boy, I like the pitch idea. It looked like he tried to get in the chase right there, make him think that ball's over the plate and it runs away. But he laid off it. I don't know how, but he did.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Giants will have to be content with just the 1. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Astros lead this one 4-3. Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Albert Pujols.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out toward left center field. Jay has a read on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, this guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Ready for another chance? Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball 1. Now a bunt attempt, but he missed it. Strike 1.
Trying to make something happen there with a drag bunt. Couldn't get it down, but I like that he waited a pitch to give it a try. Sometimes that will back the defense up a bit if they're anticipating it on the first pitch of an AB.
Tap down the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2 pitch. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
The pitcher, number 17, Johan Esposito.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Johan Esposito. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. The windup and the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
Well, he jumped ahead right there with 2 fastballs, then threw the changeup, and he didn't bite. So let's see where he goes from here.
Looped out towards short. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Michael Morse is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Michael Morse.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Not close. It's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. The next 3-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Digging in once again, Josh Harrison. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Hey, it's really hard to work deep in the games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
Matt, I like the last 2 pitches. A changeup and then a fastball, and he's late with the swing on the fastball right there. You got him in between right now, and that's an advantage to the pitcher.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hunter Pence waits on deck. Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Favorable call in there for a strike.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
Swing and a liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The right fielder.
Ready once again, Hunter Pence. He flew out in his last at-bat. Throw over over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. Laid off as it caught the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. High pop up. Mauer has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, left fielder, Barry Bonds.
Ready now, Barry Bonds. He's 0 for 2 with a walk thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. Set to deliver pitch number 120. And he misses with it, 1-1. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. And a fastball not close. It's 2-1 now.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
The 2-1 pitch. Pretty well hit deep down the line in right, but that's back into the seats. Foul. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another try at 2-2. Back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, his fate is still up in the air. He could stand to win it. He could get a no decision. He could even be on the hook for the loss if both runners come around to score. Alonso Abreu trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Abreu.
Edwin Encarnacion now as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Ball 2.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Giants leave a couple. They still trail it here 4-3. Back here in San Francisco. Game 4 is off to the 7th inning now, but before we get it started, let's check out our game summary to this point. Jamie Dunlap is
now
on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Jamie Dunlap.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox.
fielder,
He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Looked like he was trying to go the opposite way on that pitch. Good job of laying off that check swing, seeing it wasn't something he wanted to really drive the other way.
The set and the 1-0 pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Pitch on the way. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit hard. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Here's the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. On a diving effort out there by Hill, but he comes up empty. It's a base hit. And now this is bobbled out in center. He hit the corner and tries for third. Throw won't get him. So a struggle that time for him in center field, and as a result he'll be tagged with the E8 on the play. Striding in once again, Michael Lee. Couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
This is where you got to pitch to the strikeout. Infield's drawn in. You don't want contact. You want to make him swing and miss. Throw the nastiest stuff you have.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled back.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's following up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
The 0-2 home. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And that just misses the corner inside to even the count at 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, number 3. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
And that misses, ball 1.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. It's a 2-0 now as he hits with a runner at third and 2 away.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. 4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
Hence is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Houston, and it remains a 4-3 game. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Buster Posey.
Now the Astros are going to get a left-hander up and cranking out in the bullpen. Into the windup and the pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. And a defensive swing there. That pitch hit him, I believe. But it won't matter, as it'll go into the books as a strikeout for out number 1.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now is John Jay. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed up a little high. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, Matt. There was a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Buddy Whitaker
takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
No strike.
Here he comes on 2-0. 3-0 now.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Check to swing there and pops this one up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Giants are down 1-2-3. Score holds at 4-3. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. George Cantos will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Brandon Crawford is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. So here's Joe Mauer. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Here it comes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Barnes moves over, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Stepping in, David Lee. Pitch on the way. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Outside, 3-0 now. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. That one's in there. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
There's a line drive out toward the gap in right center. Around first, digging for 2. Arms pumping. He's hustling for third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
And they just don't want any part of Pujols here, and rightly so, as he'll trot on down to first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
And prior to the 0-2, we'll move to first. And the runner will get back standing. Now that's popped up. Pence on the move. And a big RBI there as the run scores to make this a 2-run game now.
Well, that base hit right there gives them 2-run cushion. When you have a 2-run cushion late in the game, you got to feel pretty good about yourself.
Frank Morris takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Morris.
Number 70 will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. 0-1. Here's the pitch. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Hard hit ball to short. And that is through for a base hit. And the move to the bench will pay off handsomely. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third.
Well, that's a big base hit right there. Now you got a 3-run lead. You always play to beat that bloop and that blast that can hurt you late in the game. And now they've got that cushion.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Boy, that's a tempting pitch right there. You got that runner on third base. You're looking for something to drive. You want the ball up. But it was a good layoff. Not the pitch he definitely wanted to hit, but it was tempting, no doubt.
Now a throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, look at Harrison. He beat it out. An outstanding effort that time, but that's a base hit, and the run's in to score.
What a play right there. You hit the ball, you think it's through the left field, then all of a sudden out of nowhere, this man puts a cape on and dives and catches it, throws it down to the base. Now you got to put your head down and hustle the whole way. Good thing he hustled because that's why he got the hit.
Digging in, Mike Trout is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Chop foul at the plate here, and it's 0-2. Count. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
And this will be chopped foul here at home plate. Just gets a piece of it. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard down the line. Three runs already home here. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed, and what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Michael Lee is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Comes set, and the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready on 1-2. Little dribbler back at him. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one with just limited damage as the inning is over. So 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and a couple of men left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros lead it 7-3. Justin Verlander is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Justin Verlander.
So here's Aaron Hill. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Second baseman, Aaron Hill.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. The windup and the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2.
Man, this at bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2. Now the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats, out of play. Now a ball rolled softly to second. Altuve with a bare hand. How about that?
Third baseman, number 5, Josh Harrison.
Josh Harrison stands in, and they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
Into the windup and the pitch. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Both teams with an even 10 hits in the ballgame. Now a bunt attempt here, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Giants down in order. They're down 4. It's 7-3. The Bay Bridge, and at the other end, the city by the bay, as we continue tonight's ball game from AT&T Park.
Please.
Jordan Walden enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Ready for another shot now. Number 3. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far.
Third baseman, number 3.
Line drive to center field. Jay is there. One quick out to start inning number 9.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
In now, Joe Mauer. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, David Lee. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. First offering on its way. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball one. The 1-0 delivery. He's running towards second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Hey, that's a swipe of the bag. And this catcher, he throws really well, too. So that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Leaves a changeup high for a strike. One out and a runner on second base. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First offering on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Mauer rounds the corner and is headed home. And he is in there.
And you know, there's just so few places in the strike zone where you can keep this guy from hitting the ball hard. That really is not that bad of a pitch. Just a little bit down and away, but he's all over it, and he cashes in a run on the double.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And a ball 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. The 1-0 delivery. And this is lined foul back over the Giants dugout. And a slider misses here. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out here and a runner at second. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Right about now, the manager is questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Carlos Correa will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Carlos Correa.
Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ground ball right side. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
I got to think he was sitting on changeup 3-2. That was a nice pitch, and he still got the base hit.
Gary Cox.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and no one will get this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Good time to take something off, but it's 2-1 now. Hard hit ball to second. Hill's up with it. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. One more shot coming up will go to the bottom of the 9th. Houston leads this one 9-3. Brett Cecil enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Cecil.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll be the first to bat here in the inning with his guys in need of some 9th inning magic if they're going to force a Game 5.
Hunter Pence.
Lays off 1-0. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. This is line to left. Cox is there, 1 away.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Standing in now, Barry Bonds, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a little bouncer into no man's land down that third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
That's a nice controlled two-strike approach. You cut your swing down, and all you want to do is see the ball and hit it.
Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion now, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there, as it just about came in and nailed him.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And this is a ball to Encarnacion. 2-1 now.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Runners on first with one down. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball four anyways.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with one out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here's Buster Posey now. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable.
Here's the first pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. The 0-1. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
In now is John Jay, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
The 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2. Bases are loaded here, one man out. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
I like the pitch right there, Matt. Bases loaded. You got to look for that strikeout right there. That's a nasty pitch for the hitter to lay off of. I'd come back with it again.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Wilson Ramos will be called on as a pinch hitter here in a big, big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. He's looking to deliver here with the bases loaded and 2 out in the inning. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 pitch. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2.
Well, he got a piece of that breaking ball right there. That's the second one he's seen in a row now, and he fouled that one off. Let's see if he comes back with a third one. 3 in a row.
Turned on down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. The runner scores from second, and they inch a little bit closer. It's now a 9-5 ball game.
No runs are scored in the inning. You got 2 strikes on the hitter, 2 outs, and you feel like you're going to get out of this thing. You're 1 pitch away, and the pitch ends up being a base hit to drive into. He's got to be so frustrated by that.
Jeremy McDonald takes over on the mound now as he'll try to get the final out of the ball game here and pick up a save. So here's Aaron Hill, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
Ready with another 2-strike offering. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. 2-strike fastball in on his hands, and I mean, he rung them. His hands are buzzing right now. You want to be cruel, you go right back in there again.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And for the first time ever, the Houston Astros will hoist the Commissioner's Trophy as World Series champions.
Wow, World Series champions. The only thing that could have made this sweeter would have been doing it in front of the home crowd. But hey, they're not complaining, believe me. Now they can look forward to celebrating during the parade as they bring the World Series trophy home. What a moment for this team, this organization, and that city.
back now on the show. It's all over, and you see the reactions there to the final out. And down on the field, we'll get a chance to watch the presentation of the Commissioner's Trophy to the new world champs.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros. 9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Giants, 5 runs, 12 hits, 1 error. They left 12 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 41,503. The Giants thank you for attending tonight's game at AT&T Park and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely. Good night.